Hello everyone, Silent here. Welcome back to another episode of Decidedly Vanilla Season 5. It is episode 14, and today we're going to be decorating up our beautiful little base area. Well, it's not beautiful yet, it's kind of terrible, but we're going to be making it hopefully pretty beautiful in this episode, because right now it's basically just a giant, terrible looking stone hole in the ground, and it needs quite a bit of help aesthetically. But in between episodes, just been kind of gathering up some resources, getting some wood, getting some iron, because after building up our storage system, we basically have no resources. So just been kind of grinding, farming, and getting all of the stuff ready for future projects. We got the iron farm fixed as well. We had to kind of move around the villager pods because before they were on a chunk border, so the guys got deleted, which isn't lovely, but it's fixed now. It's producing iron. This thing is producing villagers as well, so those two things are going in tandem. It's pretty lovely. Today I have a little bit of a question for you guys, so please do let me know down in the comment section your response to this question, and you can answer either or both. So the question is, what is your favorite or least favorite thing about the series so far? Also, I'm very ugly. I'll talk about that in a second. Honestly, just looking for some constructive criticism here, because we're getting to that point in the series where we're going to start really cranking out a bunch of different projects, building a whole bunch of different farms. Just been kind of going a little bit slow for my liking so far. So yeah, we're about to get a whole bunch of work done really quickly. So just want to make sure that I'm producing the best episodes for you guys that I can. So please do let me know down in the comment section what your favorite or least favorite part of the series is, or both. No judgment either way. Just looking for some honest, constructive criticism here so that I can make better episodes for your faces. So in the last episode, we actually moved out of our temporary little base down here. This place that we've been living in for the last 13, 14 episodes, and we actually need to like completely tear out all these chests and brewing stands and all the good stuff. Maybe I'll take the bookshelves as well. Ooh, bookshelves are valuable. Actually, this is a good idea. Why did I leave all of this stuff here? I want all of this actually. But the reason why we're actually here right now, though, the main reason that I came here anyway, is for the furnaces. Now, why would I want the furnaces? Well, the thing about the furnaces is that they have experience in them, so I'm pretty sure when we break it, it should give us the experience, right? No. Okay, so we have to actually smelt an item into each one of them and then take the item out to get all the experience? Okay, that's... Alright, so I went ahead and smelted one item in each thing, just a piece of kelp real quick, because why not? There's plenty of kelp like everywhere in this world. So I'm kind of curious how much XP we're going to get from it. We currently have 41 levels, which means that it's going to take a lot of experience to get to the next level, but we did smelt quite a few things. So... oh, wow, that's actually not too bad. Already to 42. These back furnaces, I really smelted a lot of items in, so kind of just curious. I do have plans for like a massive kelp farm and furnace system that we'll be building eventually, so it's just a good test run of how much we get. So 41 up to 47 levels. That's not too bad, honestly, from smelting probably about 4 double chests of stuff. Oh my god. Donator just died from an endermite. I think that's literally the first time I've ever seen someone die from an endermite. And apparently it stole his sword and armor as well. Man. Ripperonis, Donator. And he died again. Oh, I feel terrible for laughing, but then again, it's an endermite. Okay, so this is our terribly ugly, disgusting base that we currently have that we're gonna be hopefully making all purty in this episode. There's a lot of different areas to decorate, but I think we can do it. It might just take me literally all day. So in the last episode, we kind of got our storage completely situated as well. All of these chests are finally organized. We know what's going in pretty much all of them. We just need to allocate 3 more to random blocks. I've got these 2 on lockdown for miscellaneous blocks and clay, so that's what's going in there. And while we're here, I guess we can also just go ahead and dump in all the random things from... So I think what we're gonna do first is kind of hop over to creative and actually like look at the ideas that I have for decoration, because I'm not a builder and I pretty much need like all the help that I can get when it comes to building. And here we are in a solo creative world. So this is going to be kind of a rambly bit, kind of talking about the plans for the base, the different palettes, and the different builds that I've set up over there. So you have been warned. This is going to be a little bit of rambles. But the kind of theme that we have for the base is going to be entry-level evil. So what that means is not going to be full-fledged evil. It's not going to be lava and pure nether brick and just evil everywhere. It's going to be more of a nice and clean evil, so that you can still see everything. It's still going to be nice and bright, but you can tell it's very clearly an evil build. So we got all the red blocks, laid out here in a nice little palette. Red nether brick, redstone blocks. The fire coral is really nice. Netherrack, I think it used to look nicer. I think if this was a little bit more red, it would be better. But anywho, this is our palette. We got all the gray blocks that we could use as well. Bone blocks, quartz blocks, and the mushroom stems are honestly really nice. Like the new textures for Minecraft, the version 2, super nice. Like I could totally see myself using these. It could be lovely. And then all the woods over here just for the different projects that I have planned. Anyway, so let's check out some of the builds that I've done. I spent quite a while yesterday just planning out things. This is about 4 hours worth of work right here, just this one floor. And as you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. It's the worst thing ever. But if we were going for like a full netherrack, pure evil kind of theme, then something like this would probably be the product of our builds. And honestly, this looks pretty nice. I like this kind of back wall right here, the contrast with the blue. But the thing I don't like about this is that it is solid netherrack, or nether brick rather. So like you can't see anything. Also something I'm just thinking right now is that maybe switch out this for a little bit of extra contrast. Well, actually, I don't know. It could use some work, but not a fan of the full nether bricks. So then I kind of moved over, tried out some testing with the stone bricks and all the different stone variants, kind of a more ruined, run down feel. And this could be great for some parts of the base, but having this be the entire base, I feel like would be a little bit too much. Stone bricks honestly really dominate the game. They're super nice, they're lovely, they fit so many different build styles, but I'm gonna try and stay away from them because they really take over a build. Because like they're all one thing, you can't really see the fine details. So yeah, this would be lovely. It is kind of nice, but again, don't want to use this for the full base. Maybe some different build here in the future. So then I kind of discovered bone blocks and the red nether brick. Honestly, I think really go well together. I love the red nether brick. Bone blocks are pretty lovely as well. We have quite a few of these from our skeleton farm. And this would just be a very simple way of building them. So this is just a 3 wide. I extended this to be a 4 wide, added in some water contrast, some sea lanterns for some lighting. That looks pretty decent. Extended it to be a 5 wide, and this is where it kind of gets interesting. So I'm a pretty big fan of this. This is pretty nice. We got some like corner structures here for, corners, obviously. These are pretty cool. I like these. These are nice. More of a thin one, more of a strong support beam, random pillar. And then I actually set this up to be a proper hallway. So you can really see this thing at night because you can see all the different lightings and it really just kind of pops. So what we got going on in here is these 5 wide sections all kind of tiled together. The floor could use a little bit of work, but otherwise I think this looks pretty nice. It is pretty good. I'm a fan of it. So the thing about this is it's kind of like a rib cage. So you can see these pillars made out of bone blocks. They go up, they connect, and then on the floor they also connect, and then they got the one strip of quartz down the center connecting it all. So it is kind of like a rib cage. It's kind of like you got some gore on the side as well. Just some, yeah, it's not necessarily entry-level evil when you're literally living inside of some rib cages, but it is what it is. I think it looks pretty nice. There is quite a bit of nether brick, red nether brick as well, but that's pretty fine. We have a lot of those materials, and I think there's a pretty nice contrast with the bone blocks. Again, the floors could really use some work. So like the fire coral, it's a really nice new block. It's got a really like nice red hue to it. It's lovely, but I think we could probably figure out a better way to use this in the floors. Anyway, I've been rambling for quite a while now, talking about all these different builds. I'm going to do some more building in creative because, again, I'm not really a builder. This took me many hours to figure out. So I'm going to get some more stuff built up and then... So real quick, just imagine that we have this hallway here leading up to this staircase. So we got some nice ambient lighting in here. We go down. We got some like fire in the walls. It's looking cool. We got kind of the same kind of rib cage effect on the floor and ceiling as well. A little bit of contrast with the blue, a little bit of extra lighting as well. And I really like this fire. Like, I'm super happy with this fire. It looks way better than just like magma blocks. Of course, we're not going to be using lava. One thing that I do kind of want to mess around with is either having redstone lamps in the floor or having like some fire coral. So here's kind of like the general feel of it with the fire coral. I like it. It's a nice contrast, but it's not as bright in here. But we don't really need it to be as bright. The darkest it gets in here is 7, but that's fine because it's on stairs. Anywhere that things could theoretically spawn, it is 10, 11, 12 light level, so not really any issues with lighting, but I'm pretty happy with the staircase. It could use a little bit more work. Like, I'm not sure if I really like the quartz slabs on the sides, but it adds a little bit of something to it. So I feel like I've messed around and creative enough for today, so it's nearly time to get building. One thing that we need to do first is just basically craft up a whole bunch of different things. So red nether brick, the stairs, the slabs, quartz things. We need to just basically resource gather to our heart's desire, and Daphne joined. Hello! So this is what I'm going to be doing for probably about the next 15 minutes or so. And also I need to head over to a world spawn and collect some sea lanterns from Awuga's shop. So we made a couple diamonds from our shop, which is lovely because I actually forgot to bring some with me. And it looks like 2 new shops have popped up. So a wood shop from Fwip, this is lovely. Very, very good to have one of these on the server. And then also something up here. So Daphne's Turtle Hut grand opening, lovely. What's in here? We got turtle shells, 4 diamonds each. Oh, that's not actually too bad. That's not too bad at all. And then, oh my god, turtle heads for 5 diamonds a piece. That's brutal. You killed turtles. Oh my god, I'm not shopping there. That's terrible. But we're here for the Prismarina. 6 diamonds a stack. Oh crap, I need a few more diamonds, don't I? I was hoping 2 would be enough. 3 diamonds for 32. Dang it, okay. Guess I'll be heading back to the base then. Also, we kind of need to get rid of all this water in here finally, and kind of just got to do this the hard way because I don't have any sponges. I'm starting to think maybe it's time that we invest into a guardian farm, but yeah, I don't know. We need to at least raid one. That, at the very least, we should do that sometime soon. So I'm not entirely sure how much we'll be able to get built today. I'm hoping that we can get this hallway, the main one, these 2 side hallways, and then this main hallway completely done, along with this room. Maybe also the spiral staircases to either side. That would be a wonderful thing to get done. And then also, hopefully some work on the upstairs as well. That would be magnificent. We'll see how long it takes, but that is kind of my goal, to get, 5, 6, 7 different things decorated. So this is all the resources that I got. It's not going to last the entire build process, but it should do for these 5 little main things right here. So let's hop into a little bit of time lapse of some building, shall we? And here is the first little hallway and also part of the staircase that took like an hour and a half to figure out. But I guess this is also my first time building this stuff in survival, so that does kind of make sense. I had to kind of redesign how we're going to do this right here, because the nether portal is kind of in the way. As you can see, it's kind of just now part of the wall. Not super happy about that, so yeah, I don't know. This extra pillar here isn't really, it shouldn't be there. There should be a 5 wide instead of a 3 wide and then a 1 wide. It's messy, but I'll figure that out in a second. I'll worry about that then. But what we're gonna do right now is actually work on decorating this room. This is gonna be a whole nother project and a half, and I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. So it's gonna be fun. I have all the individual components. I have the corner pieces for all this. I have the hallways. I just need to kind of combine everything together into one working build, and hopefully it all works out. What you guys just witnessed was a ton of trial and error, because I'm really not a builder, but I do think that this turned out pretty okay for what it is. Oh, there's some gold there. I'll take that. Thank you. And there's also a spider in here. Hello. Yes, hi. Not what I expected. Okay, apparently we need some more lights. I thought everything in here was fine. Block 8. Oh, block 7. Okay. We need a light, like, somewhere here. Not a problem, but this room is looking pretty okay. We still need to get the ceiling done, of course, but I'm not sure how we're going to do that. It's a very large room, at least for what I'm used to building with, and not sure how I'm going to do a ceiling for that. The floor in here is kind of a hodgepodge kind of thing. I designed a nice little floor for a 9x9, and then I had to expand it to an 8x8. So it's kind of like it's kind of like an eyeball if you look down at it. Anyway, so yeah, this is looking pretty good. I do like it. In this corner over here, and also this corner over here, we're going to have the spiral staircases going up and around. But for now, it's just kind of blocked off in a nice little corner over there. We got this place installed as well. I got myself a baby zombie pigman jockey guy with an enchanted golden sword. Gonna see if Zloy wants that. And then I got a little bit of the staircase built as well. Not sure exactly how I'm going to bring this down into the storage system. I'm guessing we'll just figure that out when we actually go ahead and decorate the storage system itself, because that's going to be a whole nother project. And I'm not entirely sure how I want to do that as of now. So yeah, it might not look like a ton of progress, but man, this took forever. It seriously took a long time. There's, of course, a lot of different things that I didn't expect to happen, like, you know, I didn't plan out this room at all. I didn't plan for the nether portals to be in the way. And yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with as much planning as I did in creative. Not much actually worked out in survival. But I guess that's just kind of always the deal. Also, I just noticed that this right here is not quite how it should be. So we need to move that up by a block. Boom, there you go. Not a problem. That's looking pretty good. Anyway, I think that is going to do it for this episode. I'm running out of time in the day. I'm running out of time in the episode. And I've pretty much ran out of resources again. So yeah, we're going to pick this up at another time. However, in the next episode, we're actually going to start building some farms in this base. And yeah, that'll be wonderful. Anyway, please do let me know your thoughts about this build style and the base so far down in the comment section. Ponder why I'm wearing a disgusting skin and also a disgusting face. And be sure to answer the question that I asked you guys at the beginning of this episode. What is your favorite thing about the series and what is your least favorite thing about the series? No judgment either way, just trying to get some constructive criticism. Anyway, thank you guys ever so much for watching. Really do hope that you did enjoy. Please do leave a like on the video if you did. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. I'll see you down in the comments and in the next video. And then there was silence.